Hey everybody, I thought I would get out of the car for a while and visit with you in the park. So you might see people walking behind me, I don't know. It's a weekday afternoon, so there aren't a lot of people here. This whole kerfuffle with YouTube demonetizing people's videos is not really a big deal for me. I had already decided to demonetize my videos a couple of months before that hit. So that begins to answer the question, what am I here for? It's not for the money. The biggest reason that I started making YouTube videos, loosening up about chatting with strangers. Because when I present, when I go and do public speaking, I'm usually not just chatting like I do here. I've got an outline and it's a specific presentation. This is sort of to help me loosen up more. I think it's working. I've got a long way to go, but I do want to get more comfortable in front of the camera. So that's why I'm here on YouTube. So what have I been up to? Well, I guess now it's been about a week ago, I went to the hospital because I've been sick since early January, and they diagnosed me with pneumonia, and I'm still recovering from that, and I will be for many weeks. As a result of that, I had to cancel the keynote that I was scheduled to do up in New York. You might remember I was pretty excited about that, and it was quite a disappointment. And this is the first time I've ever canceled a speaking engagement, so that was also difficult. Now I am eyes on fall because I did get accepted to Naropa, to the Jack Kerouac School of Disembodied Poetics, to do a master's degree in creative writing. And I would look more excited about that, but I'm recovering from pneumonia. I found out that I could not get a student loan because I had medical debt in collections. About 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I was bitten by a brown recluse spider, and as a result I spent 4 days in the hospital with daily visits from a team of surgeons, and I don't have to tell you that adds up, and at my income level it just didn't get paid. So that debt was a barrier to getting the loan I needed to go to Naropa. However, I have set up a GoFundMe, and I'm a little more than a quarter of the way to my goal, which is exciting and encouraging, and I feel very humbled and grateful and supported. I will try to remember to put a link to the GoFundMe in the description box down below. I'm not asking you to donate. I know a lot of you are struggling too, but if you could share it with others, I would be really grateful, because the more eyes see my campaign, the better chance I have of actually getting past this particular hurdle, and it's the last barrier in the way. I've been accepted to school, I have the means to go, it's just getting the loan to pay for it, which is contingent on getting this medical debt that's in collections paid off. My long-term plan, it will take me 2 years to get my master's degree at Naropa, and in the process of getting a degree at Naropa, not only will I be learning about writing, I will be learning about publishing, including printing press, art publishing, and also about teaching. I am going to turn my business from writing and speaking to writing and teaching. I'm developing writing workshops for anybody who wants to spend some time working on writing, particularly own voice writing, writing about your life, your personal experiences. I believe that every person has a vital story, and the world is aching to hear what only you can tell it. Especially in the autistic community, we need as many voices as possible, sharing as much as people feel comfortable and moved to share. The world is not going to understand autistics until enough of us are explaining who we are. So the plan is that while I'm in school, I'm going to upgrade from my minivan to a short bus that I can put a wrap around to advertise the business, and I'll send packets around to universities and high schools and middle schools and travel around and teach not just writing techniques, but self-empowerment, and help people with supporting one another, with attending to their own self-care, with gathering their ideas and organizing them and presenting them. So that's the plan, is if I can get this medical debt out of the way, I'm going to spend the next 2 years in grad school in Boulder, Colorado. It's a low residency program, so there's a weekend in the fall semester and a weekend in the spring semester, and then a few weeks in summer. I may spend more time than that in the area because I really love Boulder. I believe that is all the news from here in the park. Sign me up as a diplomat. My only office is the park. When I get my bus, I'm hoping to make some videos about the build I do on it, which I'm planning to keep really simple, but still, I know people would be interested in seeing what I do with the bus, just because I spend a lot of time looking at other people's videos of what they've done with their bus. I can come back and talk about other topics if you're interested, and I've been thinking about making some videos reading some of the stuff I've written so that I can put it next to my written words and people can listen or read, kind of like the New Yorker and Atlantic are doing these days. I can do that with my blog. So you may see some videos come through the feed of me reading articles I've written. Oh, and if anyone was wondering, I'm now 6 months on testosterone. I hope my voice goes deeper, but I'm really happy with where it's going. And I'm getting a little bit of chin hair coming in. I'm looking forward to getting sort of a little hipster goatee going. That would make me very happy. I guess that's it for now. Sorry I'm so low energy. Pneumonia takes a lot out of you. Anyway, be well, and I'll be back, hopefully with better lighting next time. Sorry about that. Take it easy.